How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of AngelsBobs Plus here in Factorio, episode 73. Yes, 73. If you guys have been enjoying the series, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help with the channel. Other than that, let's get right into today's episode. So in the last episode, we kind of finished off with kind of this very, or at least what appears to be a very complex way to get liquid resin. I assure you, so I looked at it between episodes, it's not actually that complex. I mean, there's definitely complexity to it, but it's not too bad. I mean, overall, there's no one machine, maybe the steam cracking, but otherwise there's nothing major that's going to cause us a lot of problems. So right now what I'm doing is going ahead and connecting up the coke that will be getting produced, and I do want to actually upgrade this, yeah, to a red belt. And then like so. Like that. Awesome. And then actually, you know what? I'm gonna go one step further. And then something like that. Awesome. Okay, so, oh, well, maybe if I can... Okay, so it'll be connected. Alright, so that is the first tier done. And the next tier, actually, I want to take a look real fast at this warehouse. It's close to filling up, actually. Which isn't good, which means we're not burning off enough of that coke. Alright, we'll have to address that, but that's probably going to be in the next episode. So now the next step we need to do is put down our liquefier of carbon mixed with purified water. Now we don't have... I could have sworn we had carbon up here. Maybe we don't. That's not good, because I need carbon. Yeah, well, it shouldn't be too hard. We have all the necessary ingredients to produce carbon. Let me just put it right on that belt. And then one way of getting it there is going to be underground, which I have none of. Okay, so let's go grab some more underground. I didn't realize we were out of it. And then just to make carbon, we'll just do the generic carbon production method that we've done previously. So we just want some underground. We'll actually go swing by that carbon production that I'm talking about, which actually looks like we might have to increase. Yeah, so it's basically just this. We already have the coke, so you just put coke into a thing and then into one of these with some steam, and you got yourself carbon. So we already have most of the components for it up there. Then we'll use electric boilers. Alright, so let's head up there. Awesome. Do I have any extra? Well, let's go ahead and make like 2 really quick liquefiers, and then do I have electric steam engines? No, but I can just use these. So let's make 2 Mark IIs. Doesn't make steam faster, it just makes hotter steam, I suppose. And then let me make a red underground. And then where are the liquefiers? Alright. And then we want to make carbon like that. And then to do... Oh, where are they? Here at the boilers, something like that. And then we need liquid, which will come in the form of something like that. There we go. Now we'll just do something like that. And then we'll just go something. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to upgrade this anyway to red belt at some point, so let's go ahead and do that now. Do that. And then... There we go. It's actually good. Well, without running into that, let's go. Now we're at that rock. Now let's go like so. Basically all I'm doing is making sure this has ample input speed, and it should now. And then I should actually be able to run a second line of boilers and whatnot off of that. We'll see though. I might have to either speed it up or another component. As you can see, there's quite a lot of solid items that are required in PetroChem. So now we have the carbon we need. I'm not plugging this in just yet, just because we are pretty close to our power constraints. Actually, you know what? Although this shouldn't push us too far over. There we go. So this produces hydrogen sulfide, benzene, and methane. We only care about the methane. The coke is a byproduct, which will get used elsewhere. The hydrogen sulfide is extra, and the benzene is extra, which, again, we don't really care that much about. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's do something like that. Alright. So, this requires purified water and carbon. Well, the carbon part's going to be pretty easy, but in order to get the purified water we need, let's take a look at how much we actually are going to need. So if we go ahead and just do something like that, notice it only requires one, so it's not going to be too terrible. Let's go ahead and just grab one. Oh, we already have plenty. Which one is... Oh, perfect. Okay. I think that should be enough for a clarifier, right? Yep, just enough. Awesome. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab the water bores. Any old random pipe will do, I suppose. And then... and then, actually... Let's cut this like so, just so that way it can route the solid item. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I have normal inserters, we'll just use the normal ones. And then carbon, we take a splint off. Awesome. And we go like that. Alright, so now that gives us our carbon monoxide. And like so. Maybe if I can place them correctly. Alright, so we need steam cracking of methane, which is this one. Which means we also need to produce steam. Alright, well, if I need to also produce steam, then I'll actually move this over. Oh. Yeah, we'll set them on that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and use our nanobots. They'll go ahead and remove and then replace. Alright, how much steam are we going to need? Now that's the next question. Well, we did that one. We did that one. And we did that one. So how much steam do we need? Oh, and it looks like the water gas shift will also require a little bit of steam. We're just going to produce it from... well, that consumes it. Well, I don't want to make it that. I want to make it... like that. Okay, so just 4. 4 boilers should be enough for the entire system. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, let's make sure we have water bores, putting water into the system, so that way, like so, awesome. And now let's just go like that. And we do need to make sure that these have fuel, so let's just do like that. And then for simplicity, let's just grab some coal. Good old-fashioned coal. Now, of course, we could use an electric boiler, but I don't think we have those researched. Alright, so let's get all those researches queued up. Alright, so then we need steam. Boop, boop, boop. What I found, yeah, so I have found in Angels PetroChem, which is currently what we're working on, ratioing everything out just makes a lot more sense than just kind of having an arbitrary amount of machines, hoping you're producing enough, and then tuning things kind of as you need them. Just didn't really work out. In a couple of the playthroughs I did it, I found that I was either producing way too much of a thing, or not producing enough, and then I would have to deal with the, down here in the liquid storage area, I found that I would have a bunch of, like, for instance, naphtha that I would have to deal with, and it just isn't fun when you, have to deal with it. Now, sure, infinite resources, infinite, all that, but, you know, you could get rid of it, I suppose, if you're not using it. But you might use it, I suppose, you know. Alright, so now we need methane. Well, the methane, as you guys recall, we placed in a thing down here. So let's go grab ourselves some methane. Interesting. Why? Oh, that's why. And that's why. Okay. Let's see, the methane is in this one. What order are we doing? Iron on top of the item? Yeah, iron's on top. Okay, so... nope, I don't have those tanks. Oh yeah, that's fine. And then some iron pipe there, iron pipe there. Well, actually, that's not where the iron pipe goes. Iron pipe goes about there, and then we'll just run a straight line. If we need to ever move it, we will. Alright, so that gives us, we can actually check off the steam. We can check that off. So that gives us residual gas. I'm gonna just, am I stockpiling it anywhere? I am. But it's almost full, so I'm actually just gonna vent this. If I ever find that I need it, then yeah, I will unvent it. Well, can't really unvent it, but just turn off the venting of it, or even just put in a check valve, I suppose. That, oh, if we're full and we're not using it, then vent. But we should pretty much always be venting. So I don't think I ended up using too much residual gas, or, yeah. In my playthroughs that I've done of this before, I usually launch the rocket without too much. Now, obviously we are playing with the space exploration mod, so I'm not entirely sure what that entails, especially in this, because I think it's mainly a vanilla intended mod, not a mega pack of things. Oh, actually, I don't need to store this. I forgot. I only need the inputs for certain things. Okay, so that's... What's the next thing? Catalyst or formaldehyde. On Earth do you... Okay, it's just gonna be easier to look at this way. As we did the steam, so we did this one, which produces ourselves the methanol, and then we take the methanol into green metal catalyst. I'm actually curious real fast, what am I doing for plastic to get to this step? So we're making propane. Okay. Oh, I see, we're making methanol from carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Okay. Whatever. Anyway. So we take a look here. So yeah, so that's what that's producing. So now we need to take the methanol that we just produced and combine it with a green catalyst into some of these. Yeah, I'll just go like that. That should be fine. Okay. And so then... Yeah, it really doesn't matter where the input for this is. For all we care, it could be something like that. Awesome. So now we need to put the catalyst in. So we'll take it in here. And output it on the one above. Boop, boop. Now we'll just do something like that. Awesome. Let's go grab ourselves the green catalyst. Yeah, red's fine, it doesn't really matter in any particular order. And then I believe the top one is for return line. Alright. And then there we go. So now this is gonna produce ourselves the formaldehyde. So now we can check that off our list. We're getting close. We might be able to get the liquid resin by the end of the episode. We're obviously not going to be able to get the actual fiberglass board because that's going to require the glass, but we should be able to get that in the next episode. And then 2 chemical plants, and then we combine the monoxide and then some steam together. then this one's going to be a little bit complicated. Just because of how it gets produced. There you go. So we do need some steam. Alright, so there's going to be steam, and then we need those, which we actually probably could have produced a little bit later. Okay, one more. There we go. Yeah, we'll just do something like that, unless... Nope. Gotta do that, and then... Okay, so that should now produce us what we need. There we go. And now the next step is we can actually check that off. So now we need to combine ammonia gas and carbon dioxide that we're now making. Yep. And we could actually burn off the hydrogen, so let's go ahead and do that. Right, I don't need the hydrogen. No. Well, although, actually, we will need some sort of hydrogen. I'm just not sure how much. In the production of carbon dioxide, which I might have realized we might be making the carbon dioxide in the dumbest possible fashion. Okay. Why is there a reason I chose? You know what? Maybe there was. Probably that, actually. I'm gonna, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. So we don't actually need to vent that, although we will for any excess. So that produces that, which means, okay. That's what I need the pipette of. How do I not? Oh yeah, because I didn't plan for those. Oh no. Can I make them in other machines? Yes. Well. $14. It'll be close, but I'll at least be able to get all the components technically made. So something like that, like that, like that. Yeah. Like that. And then where is the valve? Overflow valve. Basically, the overflow valve will work in the event that these inputs are full. Alright, so that makes that. Actually, that doesn't entirely make that. How the hell do we get ammonia? Or not ammonia, nitrogen. Okay, this is actually becoming a lot more complex than I anticipated. Oh, and there's, of course, a catalyst involved. Okay. Okay, let me readjust my plan here. I don't think I anticipated this correctly. So that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I know that can be created in that. Oh, well, we're gonna need a few more components actually. Because I need to grab the air compressors and then a few more little components. So hopefully we can... Oh, that's wrong. Wrong tab. Looks like we ran out of something for the solar. Oh, you know what? Green circuits. curious how we ran out of green circuits. Then how many air compressed items? 4? If I make the tier 2, cut it in half. 2. Then we just need more steel, so it's just steelio steel. Hoover. Fine. Alright, and then... yeah, it's just mainly those. Curious real fast. Why are we running very light? Oh, because copper. Because we have no copper ore. Because this isn't making copper ore. Because this isn't making chunks. Or it's making very few chunks. Is it... because there's not enough sulfuric acid. Why is there not enough sulfuric acid? There's not enough sulfuric acid. Because of reasons? Oh, we did an oopsie. Can you spot the oopsie? I didn't connect these 4. I will have to fix that. We will address that issue soon. That is on the plate of issues to address. I will more than likely forget about it. And then wonder why in the beginning of next episode. I will try to remember it. I will actually try to make a note of it now and still forget, but hey. Alright. So, yeah, I like vertical scalability, but for the sake of this, because I know this is one of those builds that if I'm going to keep it, it's going to end up getting tore down anyway. Torn down? Tore down? Torn down. Just go like that. Oh, that's not actually gonna work, but that will. Cool. Alright, so that now has everything minus the catalyst. Okay. Input, output, output. Like so. Okay, these are red catalysts, which should be there, barring that the underground actually gets put where the underground's supposed to be. Okay, why are there no red? Because there's no underground. Ah, I see. That's nice. Jeez, you can tell how old a system is just based off the color of the belt that was used in it. It's usually plenty to be able to identify. Cool. Alright, so now the red catalyst should be flowing. With few exceptions, I suppose. Let's go ahead and upgrade this junction while I'm here. What we got? That made. Alright, so it's gonna look something like that, and then something like that. Which isn't great, actually. Let's do... looks something like that. Cool. Alright, so that solves that problem. And then... actually... yeah, that entirely works out well then. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it entirely works out well. Better place to be. Something like, yeah, well, something like that. Cool. So now that's going to make us the urea, the purified water. Right? And then... alright, so the cruster's done, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. We need blue metal catalyst, which we don't have, so we're going to actually have to go do that in the next episode. Alright. Well, that I think is a good stopping point, and it is that time, so thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.